Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Deep Waters with Deborah Waters. Indeed, we're right in the middle of the deep, still talking about transactional relationships. Is it healthy or toxic? Would you rather be in a trade by barter relationship, give and take relationship where both parties know why they're there and the benefits of the relationship? Or would you rather be in a genuine, true love kind of relationship? Which one is more fulfilling? Which one pays you the most? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please call in on 0705 993 6937 or 0705 993 7937. Don't forget, we're still doing our 10K Naira giveaway throughout the month of December on every show, so you can tap into this giveaway by being a part of the conversation and calling in. Earlier on, I said I'm going to bring you a special guest into the house, and yeah, it's right here with me in the studio. As a broadcaster, a digital creator, political analyst, comedian, a very opinionated, very talented man. In fact, when I saw him backstage and he started talking to me, like I see him on social media, but the voice was stronger in real life. I'm like, this man got it. You know, he is the broadcaster. The broadcaster in him really, really exists. Ladies and gentlemen, popularly known as husband material, I have with me Ezogu Chukwudi.
Thank you so much. You did great with the pronunciation. Ezogu Chukwudi.
Hey, well, I did practice.
You did. No, you did really very great with it. Thank you so much.
My director is telling me that the thing is too high. That means your voice is. I have to reduce it from here. Don't worry.
Please reduce it. Sorry.
Okay, so good to have you in the studio.
Thank you so much. It is such a great honor to be here. I'm very happy that I'm in the studio.
Yeah, I love all your skits that you do online, your short skits, and I know you do something for a particular betting company and you just try to promote them and all. It's always so cute and funny though.
Thank you so much.
Before we even get into the topic of this particular question, you saw the video of this man that committed suicide due to 2.5 million naira, betting thing and all that. As somebody who is pro betting, I want you to respond, react to that.
Am I pro betting? I don't. No. So this is what it is. If you see a lot of the videos I make, it is banter and troll videos. Like for example, if you're a supporter of a particular football club and you lose, we just laugh with you. We're not laughing at you. We laugh with you. It's just to have fun. Hey. It's what we do. You know, when we were young now. When, for example, you participate in a game and then you lose and people escort you all the way home and they'll be singing hallelujah, they follow you all the way home. So I think that why I have no issues with adults doing whatever they want to do, because it's your money. I cannot compel you not to. It's your money, but you have to do everything in moderation and be responsible for your actions. In this story, the young man who they say is a CEO obtained a loan and then invested that in gaming. And that's the problem. You go borrow money, use that, go play game. If obviously as you dey borrow, you go definitely repay now. But you can't go borrow, go play, you can't lose now, na serious problem. So it's important, even these companies will tell you to do this responsibly. And I tell people, it's your money, but it's important to understand that there are consequences for actions. If you will cry and go to bed and wake up the next day feeling better, fine. But if you will cry and begin to disturb other people, please don't get involved.
Well said. I hope that is so. Rest in peace.
Amen.
Sadly so. Amen. Now back to the topic of the day: transactional relationships. Okay. What do you see as transactional relationship, or do you think anything is wrong with it?
So I think it's important that we define these terms. Yes. So when we talk about transaction, it's essentially buying and selling. When we talk about transactional relationships, it is essentially built on the expectations of reciprocation. As I they give you, you they give me back. Now, if you're in a healthy relationship, it is expected that you do certain things for your partner because the both of you are exclusive. So it is mutual. You give and you receive. For example,
even in a healthy relationship.
Yes, of course. But
give and take.
Yes, but
transactional.
Yes, that is because you are in a relationship and it is expected that you are a significant other of this person, and so when this person does stuff for you, you feel better. For example, in such relationships, someone might be having a very bad day and they decide to call the person they consider their better half or the special person in their life, And when they hear how soothing the person's voice is, and the person tells them, you can get through the day, don't worry, you'll be fine, you're a superstar, you are strong, don't worry, when you get home, I'll help you rub your feet, I will scratch your head, I'll rub your belly. It makes them feel better, they laugh. But in a transactional relationship where it is, you must give me this before I give you that.
So is it must?
It's must now, because that's the only reason why you are in that relationship in the first place. So whether what you get is physical intimacy, whether it is financial, whether it is protection, if the person fails to give you that, then the relationship don't begin to shape.
I feel like, so are you saying that, I feel like all relationships are transactional?
Of course.
It depends on the urgency of the give back, because at the end of the day, even in a love relationship or genuine relationship,
Yes.
there is a form of giving back.
Yes.
It might not be urgent, like kia give
Yes.
me now,
Yes.
like compared to the transactional
Thank you very
relationship.
much. You have said it is not urgent. Kia, give me now. So it is expected that you might even show understanding. Okay, this person is my partner. This person is going through a rough patch. Okay, let me bear with you, and hopefully it gets better. But in this other situation, God, give me money. Because the only thing that made us friends in the first place is because you give me money and then I give you something else. Or I provide this service and then you give me this as reward. So if I am not getting it, I am going to withhold my service. It's not always like that in a committed relationship. I mean, the person might not have been paid for 2 months. You have no issues with that because the both of you are riding that rough period together. But in a transactional relationship, if you're giving me bread and I'm bringing beans, the day I bring beans and I don't see your bread, it's over.
Very, very deep. This is Deep Waters with Deborah Waters. Let's take a caller. Hello. All right, let's just lose that call. The number to call is 0705-993-6937 or 0705-993-7937. I still have with me broadcaster extraordinary, digital creator, comedian, actor, and more husband material in the studio. So if you want to just say hi to him, you have questions, opinions or thoughts, please feel free to call in. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good evening, Abubakar. Thanks for calling.
I just say hello. How do you know I'm the one calling?
Yes, now Abubakar, now you're now family now. I already know your voice. You don't even need to say hey. You just say hey.
Thank God. I'm in 1004 estate heading to. I'm in 1004 estate heading to your office.
You say what?
I'm in 1004 heading to your office.
You're heading to my office. Oh yeah, be coming now. We're waiting for you.
Okay.
Good to have you on the show.
Genuine.
What happened to genuine love?
I love you because of God. The way you were created, and maybe join your character and attitude. Yes, not transactional love. I don't like that.
Why?
That is why I told you I don't like it now. When I say I hate something, there is no reason for it again.
No reason for hating, just hate it. Because saying if you're transactional, now your money go to go. Now you go to release money. Why? Okay, Abubakar, thanks for calling. I appreciate it.
No. Ask me your question. No. Ask me your question. It's my credit. You can be stealing your credit from the 75 hours.
Why be saying that men, they always say they don't want transactional relationship? Why?
Why men?
Because I know say now money they go.
Before uncle. But not really. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
You see, the thing is this: if really you are a normal human being, you have to take what is good, and don't deceive anybody. You understand? Maybe just like you were saying before. Okay, you just want to date this woman for 2, 3, 5 years without marrying her. What is the gain? You understand? It's not good at all. So if you want to date anybody, if I want to date you, I will date you maybe to marry you, except if you say no. That is it.
I don't hear you.
So everybody with his own principle.
Thank you for your principle. I appreciate you. Okay.
So it's. I don't think it's only just a situation where somebody is the provider in quotes and it's money that they are providing. Looking back now, when I was in the university, I had friends who, thinking about it now, were only friends with me because they understood that I was intelligent. And I could be of help in school. And looking back now, I was friends with them because they could cook. And as a man that loves food, you can just come here and say, come to Awo or come to Okeke, and when I get there is, you know, a hot plate of rice, peppered rice, and then I eat, and then the person comes to say, please, can you explain what happened in the Second World War? And then as it is, I don't chop. I don't think God say, I'm not in the mood. I don't chop, I go explain. So this is also like a very good example. But like Abubakar said, whether you like it or not, if you're in a committed relationship with somebody and you consider that relationship healthy, you're not with that person just because of what you can get from that person, and the day the person doesn't give it to you, that person automatically becomes a bad person. But in the case where you people define it and say, Oga, I am only here because, for example, you fund my lifestyle. The day you are not able to fund my lifestyle, what are we doing? So it's important to know what you're going into, ask questions, and define the relationship. Especially in this age where everywhere you talk to, people are talking about their mental health. They're talking about the challenges that they are faced with. If I am, for example, washing your car, and what you do for me in return is drop me off every morning on the island, and then I wash your car finish, tomorrow you can't tell me, say, it's like my engine is making one kind of noise, I will not be able to do it today. For 1 week, the same thing. The next time you come, I no go look your motor to wash am now, because I go look, say, as I dey wash the motor, you not get any gain when we say I dey receive. So it's important that people define it so that they have no problems at all. You don't come to me as that crying and saying, men are wicked. That's all women want. My brother, wetin the person tell you say they want?
You keep saying healthy relationship. Like, say transactional relationship is not healthy relationship. What is healthy relationship?
So in healthy relationship, it is commitment. It is everything about it.
If we have agreed from the beginning that this is a transaction and I'm committed to it, is that not healthy? I think healthy relationship is relative.
But the understanding that sometimes, as someone who is human, you might fail in your expectation or you might fail in your delivery. And so I might have to lower my expectations. People have bad days. But in the situation where it is what I receive, once I am not getting that, I don't want any explanation. There are days I say, you know, my wife feels some type of way, maybe because it's the weather or she's feeling some way, and then I understand, and then I change my strategy and say, honey, I am so sorry that you are going through this. You know what? I'll do the dishes, I'll wash your clothes. You're not going to stress yourself today. You want to make your hair, I'm going to pay for it. And then you see that it makes her feel better. But in a situation where now they give me this and I don't come, you never give me, what did they happen now? And you are telling me some days that, no, give me what I want, because that's the only reason why I'm there in the first place.
So would you rather advise women, because now sometimes when they suffer this thing, would you rather ask, let's say your sister or woman, that she should be in a true love, genuine relationship situation where you are not even sure where they carry you, they go, or maybe the guy does the lamboy you. You know this thing, a lamboy, they go the lamboy, my wife, our wife. Before you know, you close the open eye, you don't see another wife.
You know what? Let me tell you the truth.
What?
There is no adult that doesn't know whether they are deceiving themselves in a relationship. Unless you want give yourself. The signs are always there.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Some people are great actors.
Some
people are great actors.
Forget whether they are acting or not. That is why we say, first and foremost, you must put your interest first. You cannot claim to love somebody and then lose yourself. No, it's not.
I'm looking out for me.
No. Even our Lord Jesus Christ, it is clear now that you have to give to receive. He gave his life.
Hey.
No, wait. He gave his life for you. No.
Genuine love relationship.
No, wait.
Transactional.
Wait. God Almighty
they are
gave us.
exposing themselves.
No. God Almighty gave us. No. There are certain. So
go on.
Understand my point.
Please explain. You go shalaye tire. No evidence.
In the situation where it is solely transactional. Now, solely.
Okay.
It, like I said, it is built on the expectations of reciprocation. As I dey do this thing for you, this particular thing when you don't agree, say, now you dey do it for me, you must dey do this one for me. And the day when you stop to dey do this one, I no go do this one again.
In love relationship where the man start dey do anyhow, you do and
you
sef no go pull back.
Now they tell you, say, for love relationship, when the person don start to dey do anyhow, for relationship when two of una don define, the signs are there unless you choose to be blind. For example, person don raise him hand, hit you. You can't say after he struck me the first time, he cried and said he's sorry. The fact that the person don't do that thing, the tendency to do it. I'm not saying the person cannot change, but you must always have that at the back of your mind. Say, this person when be say he don't vex one day, he don't strike me. Tomorrow, if he vex, he not go do the same thing again. You would agree with me that there are some people who, no matter how bad the situation is, there are certain things that they cannot do. Like for example, no matter how me and my wife take quarrel reach, there will be no name calling. You understand? I'm not going to bring back past situations. It don't happen. The day when I begin the do, you gonna say problem don't they? So this is what I'm saying. The signs are always there, but people choose to ignore the signs because he's a fine boy. Oh, she has shape. And that's you go allow the shape cover your eye until you call this one because they say Nigerian women are wicked. They only like to chop my money. But you don't see say the person like money now. You don't see her from the beginning.
Oh my God, let's take a caller. This is getting too interesting. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, my name is Ike.
Your name is what?
Ike Chukwu.
Ike Chukwu. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
I appreciate.
Okay, I will talk on this because I'm a victim of this. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm a victim of this. Even if this transactional relationship is not even good at all. It's not good because I can remember my ex-wife when I met her. I noticed that I was the one doing the responding. He hardly buys me gifts. I normally buy her gifts, everything. She requested for money and I would give her money. Pay the bill. I wasn't even complaining then. Just hoping, okay, when we get married, that maybe she was going to be doing her own duty. At least when I'm not around, she will feel some part. But after the marriage, I noticed that even
after the marriage, is that what you say? Oh, you got married? Okay.
Yes, after the marriage, I noticed that even to the extent of
Maggie and
when something finished, she will be waiting for me. Yeah, she will be waiting for me. Okay, thank God I wasn't complaining, I was doing it. Because even on my birthday, she can't even remember my birthday. Let alone buy me gifts. But I was the one doing everything. I think if she had told me from the earlier that she's into it for what she wants to get, I would have understood. Okay, during the marriage, things went wrong with my business.
And but did you communicate all this to her, Ikechukwu? Did you tell her what your own love language? Did you tell her how you want to be loved?
I was always honest with her. During the relationship, I was always honest. I remember then I did take her for shopping, buy her clothes. And I could remember then, she always bring her family bills like her mom. Her mom would do, because we literally push her like she needed some money. And I would give to the mom. But when things were really the mom, because I wasn't meeting up with someone that ended in the house, she always tell me that because there's something amount I normally give to her, to give to her family. But when things changed, I wasn't able to meet up to that. And she started disrespecting me. She said it became dawn on me that the relationship was actually transactional. So what the marriage collapsed, she walked away.
Oh wow, she walked away.
Yeah, she moved on.
Oh my, I'm so sorry about that.
She moved on. It's been 2 years now.
Oh, that's so
even
sad.
As much as she's struggling to grab my kids back. But she looked at that. The only concern there is that.
So did you see the signs? According to husband, did you see the signs at the beginning? Or you didn't see the signs?
I saw some signs, though I thought maybe once we get into the marriage, my change.
That's deep.
She gets more worse. She got worse. Imagine I will give her like 5,000, 6,000 then to cook. And at the point, she won't even have anything. She won't even be demanding for more. And all that. Even to the extent of Maggie and Pepper, I think you want to fit with this.
Wow, but this is money related though. Were there no other things she was giving you? When she wasn't
I said,
maybe care, support, apart from money? Because all these things you have been saying are revolving around money, and I understand, she has to support you with her money too, but...
Okay, listen to me. Are you listening to me?
I'm here with you.
she feel like, okay, since she's giving me sex and all that, we're having sex in the relationship, she just feel like that's the best she can offer. Because she normally flaunt it to my face, because even in the marriage, at some time that I wasn't even give her money, she denied me sex in the bedroom.
Voila.
So all those things just come at the point we couldn't cope anymore. She became much more disrespectful. Everything packed up. If she had told me that this should be strictly transactional, maybe I would have had a change of mind at the initial stage and say that, okay, since it is transactional, okay, this is where we can this
so
my
sorry,
just join and
so thank you so much for sharing.
Let everybody just decide what they want from the beginning.
I appreciate you, Ikechukwu. Thank you so much for sharing.
Transactional relationship is not the best.
All right, genuine relationship, the best. I'm sure he's learned one of two things from his past marriage, and I wish you all the best in your next marriage.
You remember what I said about the signs being there? He said that he used to buy her gifts. She would never give him anything. But he felt, okay, maybe when we get married, it will change. It happens. This guy is, you feel, this person keeps late nights, he's not responsible. Maybe when I get pregnant, you understand, he will now want to stay back at home. You see, the truth is, remember, people, once you're an adult and you are old enough to be responsible for the consequences of your actions, you can only help these people by, like you said, letting them know what you want. For example, this is what I like. My love language is maybe spending quality time. Some people don't even like it. Some people are not even comfortable being on their own. Talk more of when you now want to come and join them. Some people don't even like you coming close to them. It happens.
Some people don't even know what they want.
Exactly.
Who they are.
So it is really important to understand that in a relationship where this is who I am, I think I am an awesome young man. I'm a great guy. I'm a communicator. I love to do this. I love love. I love this. Excuse me, please. Who are you? So that you will know that you will find out whether you are compatible or not. Because it's always a major problem. I'm not saying that two people who are head over heels in love cannot fall out. It's possible. People get to a point where they feel, differences are irreconcilable. Go your way, I'll go my way. But it is important to always know what the situation is before you get into it, because it becomes even more complex. It's easier to walk away from a relationship because there's nothing tying you people. But when you get married, when you now have kids, for the marriage, you have to dissolve that marriage. You will go court. You will go court. And when you have kids, you now have to co-parent. You talk about joint custody, sole custody, and that is why it is a long and very bitter process for so many people. So it's always important to know if what you are going into is, as you they give me, I they give you. The day when I don't get, I don't go call you. But the day when I get, Alpha, are you available? I'm unavailable. And everybody knows that we not go see you.
But can a transactional relationship become a love relationship?
It's a possibility. There are people who do mommy and daddy, and it becomes school father, school daughter, and it becomes a love relationship. There are people who do, he's my brother, he's my sister, and it becomes a relationship. Nothing is impossible. But it is always important that you don't leave it to permutation. Let's just see how it goes. You become emotionally attached. And then when you say this person does not care about you, you begin to say, you are playing with my heart. So it's important to know from the start. That's why they say dates in this age are not just about going to fancy restaurants, eating pizza and shawarma. It's also to know if the person you are with has sense. And that's why they say the first question you should ask is, Oga, I have come of age. You have come of age. I am looking to settle down with somebody who is this, that. What is your genotype? So that I will know before you begin to make me laugh and I begin to picture our future together with our kids, and then you come and tell me you are AS and I'm AS. I will begin to say, where do we go from here? So it's important that you define this. That is why when you come of age and you know what you want, don't fall into the relationship. Stand where. Don't fall in love. Stand in love. Because when you fall, it might be difficult to get up.
Interesting. Let's take one more caller before we go. Hello.
Hello, Deborah.
Yeah, hi.
I wanted to ask before, who is the winner of last week now? Or which day?
I've already announced that, Abubakar. We didn't have a winner because nobody got it.
Nobody?
Yes, now. Nobody got it now.
Oh, this your 10K. You want to keep am?
Today, no question now. Today, no question today.
Stop that pattern.
Oh my God, Abubakar there. Alrighty. You've made a lot of sense today.
Thank you
You
so
know,
much.
and I hear you loud and clear. I was going to ask a particular question, and just skip my mind now. But let me just move on to another question.
Okay.
Can we equate? Okay, yeah, I remember now. We have a lot of them sugar daddies and
Yes,
all that, sugar
yes.
daddy, sugar baby relationships
Yes.
and all that. We hear that sometimes are mostly transactional. But what do you have to say about them sugar daddies? That are usually are already married, and then they want to go into a relationship with a young single girl, but they want genuine relationship. Thoughts on that?
Well,
they want genuine instead of
from someone
when
who
it's
is
purely
transactional.
It's already
Yeah,
purely transactional.
but so this is what I mentioned, that there are several expectations. So, for example, my wife wants somebody she can talk to, whether good days or bad days, especially bad days, because she knows that this person is a soldier and he would motivate her and say, oh baby, don't worry, we can get through this, don't think about it, we would resolve all these issues together. Now that's sugar daddy who has lived with his wife for a very long time, that they have both become daddy wa and mommy wa, and doesn't
Shout
find
out
her
to Mr.
interesting
Macaroni.
and doesn't find her interesting any longer. Wants somebody who is younger that can talk about when she went to this, when she went to that, went to this, and
now
went to
wants
that.
genuine relationship with
Now,
her.
the problem is always when your emotions begin to get involved in it. You are married, you have a family, but you believe that because you are the sponsor of this person, you want certain things exclusive to you. It happens. In fact, there are people who will tell you, how are those your small boyfriends? I don't want you to be around them for the next 2 weeks. That's when the girl will call and say, I want to go and see my auntie in Ekiti. I don't know. Network is not always good here. She turned her for airplane mode. She put her for airplane mode. Don't trust her.
But I like your point of view. But I feel like a lot of relationships would be a lot better if they are treated. If we take our business, if we take our the way we take our businesses seriously or our work seriously, if we took our relationship as serious as that, some relationship will actually work better.
Of course.
That means, in other words, if our relationships are more transactional and more, they might work better.
But not from the perspective of the only reason I am doing this is because I am getting something in return. I want my wife to be happy because I want to add value to her life. I want her to feel better always. I want her problems to be my problems, and that is why I'll do everything to solve them. But I did not get married to her because she knows how to prepare edikaikong and atama soup, and that because I like to eat swallow, she must be preparing that. So this means that on days where she feels like, I'm not in the mood to cook, I will not kill her. I will not kill myself, because I understand that, okay, on such days, I will still love her regardless. But in transactional situations, that's not what it is. I have bought the bushmeat. I have bought the ingredients. Now you're telling me that you cannot cook. How? I have done my part. Do yours. So that is why we say in a genuine and committed relationship, you will be able to make certain concessions. You will be able to bend in the interest of that your partner, because you understand that if they were in that position, they would do same for you.
In other words, know thyself. And
know thyself.
Communicate.
Open your mouth. You are not a spirit. You cannot just look at the person and know that something is wrong. We know that some of our sisters will keep quiet and they will not say anything. You know, when madam keeps quiet,
they did not even call into this.
When madam is not saying anything, you know madam is angry. Because madam always wants to tell you about this hair, this shoe, this bag, this trip. How are we spending Christmas? But when she's not saying it, you begin to say, madam, what's good? Baby, are you okay? I'm okay. Baby, don't ask once. So, baby, are you okay? I'm okay. My brother, if you leave her, you are in trouble.
You are in trouble.
Continue to ask her until she tells you.
Like that sometimes. If you try it, you're in trouble.
You are in trouble. Why will she say she's okay once and you leave her?
Husband material, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Deborah.
You've been more than a talk show host at this point. You're more of a motivational speaker and more. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on the show. How can people find you on social media?
Yes, my real name's Ezugu Chukwudi, because just in case you want to send me money, I don't want to have problems.
Send
at
us
Ezugu
money.
Chukwudi, EZUGWUCHUKWUDI across all social media platforms.
Interesting. Thank you so much for coming on
Thank
the
you,
show.
Deborah.
We're giving 10K naira to our callers. About 6 people called. and they're all guys. So I don't know what are we going to do about this 10K now?
Hey, you can give it to a guy too now. Guy self now human being now.
And they're all guys now. I'm asking now. Should we give it to one person or should we look for 2 people and share it, or how should we do it?
It will be nice because 5K will go a long way. If you share it amongst 2 people, that's 5,000. 5,000, you can buy one, I think half pint of rice, onions, and prepare something. Yes, now the man is always thinking about providing for every other person.
Okay.
So it's okay.
Okay.
You can do 5K. It's not bad.
It's not bad. We'll find a way. We'll find a way how we're going to divide this money on the next show.
Okay.
I don't know if I should pick 2 people at random or I should just share it amongst all people.
2 people will be nice.
Two
there are 6 in all.
Okay, so I have Olawale, Toby, Buchi, Nosa, Abubakar, and Ikechukwu.
Abubakar was the person who called Abi.
Yeah, the last caller, and we have new callers too. We have 2 new callers, Nosa and Ikechukwu and Toby.
So okay, new callers. So let's give 5,000 to one new caller, so that the person will know that Redeem is generous and we are Father Christmas this period. Then I would want to assume that Abubakar calls regularly.
Yes,
because he called this show,
yes.
And I think he called a previous show. So for me, Abubakar will not be bad to give him the 5K too.
All right, so we'll give the money to Toby and Abubakar. Is that fine?
Thank you, Redeem.
Oh my God, you're so funny. Thank you so much. To all my callers, you can still win. Don't say, we gave it to these people. I've been calling. Olawale, I've been calling. Buchi, Nosa, Ikechukwu, I've been calling. If you call back again on Friday, you just might be the winner of an entire 10K, 5K, or who knows, maybe just urgent 2K. So be a part of the show on Friday at 5 p.m. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much, Deborah.
I appreciate you for calling, for being a part of the show, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye.
There's so many young guys out there that will not be caught dead paying bills for anybody.
To be with someone that teaches you how to love yourself.
Any change that anybody did not do before marrying you, don't expect that.
When I stopped going to school, I cried, just any blind boy.